Very excited to welcome Adam Shankman back to TCM. Adam, hello.
Hi, I can't tell you how excited I am to be back.
I'm excited to have you here. Adam is a director, producer, writer, dancer, a novelist, an actor, a choreographer, and a television host. I'm one of those things, and I feel like I feel like I'm overextended.
When you say it like that, it sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
But I try not to do too many of them at the same time.
Right. And many of them sort of run together.
I also forgot kind of baker. Like, I love to bake.
You don't need to brag. Like, we got it. You're a big deal. Adam has programmed this 2-for-1 tonight, La Cage aux Folles from 1978, and then from 1959, Billy Wilder's Some Like It Hot. So we reach out to you. We say, do you want to come on, do this 2-for-1? You pick two movies. Why'd you settle on La Cage aux Folles?
I have just made my first independent film that is called Stop That Train. It involves RuPaul in the lead, and a bunch of drag queens from the Drag Race universe happen to be a part of it. It's just a joyous thing. And one of the things that's really fun about it is that I don't use drag as a joke. And the characters are just the characters who exist in this
I full on
world.
didn't know they were all drag queens. In fact, in watching it, it didn't.
Well, the 7 of them
There's
are,
7,
and
yeah.
then there's like 35, 40
Others,
comic
yeah.
cameos. So drag is on my mind right now. And the use of drag in comedy, two very different ways. And the ways in which they reflect sort of the culture around them. And also, particularly the ways in which there's in comedy. Because there's been, drag has been around and used as a device, since the beginning. You could go back to the easy stuff, which is talking about the way that Shakespeare, originally had men playing the women. Right, yeah. But all the way to Charlie Chaplin and Stan Laurel and the early days of silence. And it's always been used as this device, primarily from a heterosexual, as a heterosexual ploy or joke. Even Katharine Hepburn and Sylvia Scarlett. It's always
the joke.
It's always the joke. It's always the wink. And I remember when I saw La Cage aux Folles, very close to when it was released in 1978, I couldn't believe what I was seeing because I'd never seen drag sort of celebrated in this way.
Tell people briefly the story of La Cage aux Folles.
Story of La Cage aux Folles. It's a farce that was based on a play by Jean Poiret, and it's about a gay couple who own a drag bar. One of them is a performer in the drag bar, and the other one runs the drag bar, the manager of it. One of them has a son, and the son comes and says, I'm getting married to a girl, which seems to shock them out of this universe. And the girl that he is engaged to is the daughter of the cabinet minister for morality.
Yeah, like a right-wing
group.
Anti-gay crusading group.
Exactly. And what happens is, in the early moments of the film, the president to which he serves is found dead in bed with, as they say, an underage black prostitute.
That's right.
And
they reveal it each one at a time.
Yeah.
He's found in bed with a prostitute. An underage prostitute. They're like, oh, an underage black prostitute. They're like, oh, yeah.
And it's just like his whole life is just draining out of him.
I'm finished.
Yeah. And so they think that this saving moment is the fact that, because the daughter has lied to them and said that the boy that she's marrying is the son of a cultural attaché.
A diplomat. And
a diplomat who's a cultural attaché.
This big wedding will save his reputation, but they have to pretend they're not gay.
Exactly. And so the conservative parents go to see the gay couple, and mayhem ensues.
Pardon. Bonjour, cher monsieur. Je suis furieuse de vous connaître, vous savez. Oh oui, le papa de la vilaine qui va me voler mon grand-fils. La vilaine. Pardon.
This was different, and American audiences embraced this movie when they saw it. So it strikes me as really important.
Yeah, it was just a very different representation that was incredibly non-shocking. And because they seem like such an ordinary, long-suffering couple that,
the buffoonish character in the film is the guy from the conservative in the film, whereas the gay couple is doing this because they love their son.
Because they love their son, and what their son asks them to do is pretty awful, which is to kind of closet themselves again.
To deny who they are.
And deny who they are, and the way in which they do it is so nuanced. The movie's just so charming. They are both so charming in it.
So we're going to show the film now.
Great.
Because there are some French names at play here. I'm going to ask you to say them. It's from 1978. It's directed by Eduardo Molinaro. I can do that. It stars Ugo Tognazzi, who's Italian,
Yes.
whose co-star and the winner of the Best Actor at Cannes is...
Michel Serrault.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say it just like that. Adam Shankman, thanks very much. More to talk about after the film. Here it is, La Cage aux Folles. Back with Adam Shankman. Adam, thanks for being here. He programmed La Cage aux Folles. Thank you for doing this. I don't remember when I last saw it. I mean, it's been at least, I'd say 20 years. Early, I don't think I'd seen it when I started at TCM, so it felt totally new to me. I don't think I could make a top 100 list without including it.
That's really cool of you.
I adore this movie.
I do too.
So obviously, this is the precursor to The Birdcage, an American remake of La Cage aux Folles.
And I think that The Birdcage has so eclipsed
That's
it
right.
culturally.
Yeah.
And the fact that The Birdcage did so well and was such a huge movie and such a big moment for those actors and even Mike Nichols. Like, it was such a big,
You forget
big deal.
The Birdcage is Mike Nichols.
Yeah, and so La Cage aux Folles sort of faded into, which had been very, very successful in its time. And so to go and revisit it, to see the difference between, you know, the way, how colorful and big Birdcage is against how, like, kind of golden and intimate La Cage is. You know?
So I never know how to address comparing movies because the one that you favor seems like very dismissive of the other one. And The Birdcage is excellent.
It is. There's
Just
it's
flat
not
out
like that.
excellent. Gene Hackman is so good.
Gene Hackman,
Gene Hackman-
Diane Weiss, Callista, like they're all
Right, Callista, right. They're all great. And obviously Nathan Lane and Robin
Nathan
Williams.
and Robin.
Yeah, but this is a different movie, and it's better because it is more. You said intimate. It's more emotional. I mean, the degree to which I'm rooting for this couple. You know, I mean, I identify with this couple. Like, this seems like, you know, these guys are in their 50s, and
this is really you scrub the polish off.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
know what I
Yeah.
mean. This is like, you know, when you're in Saint-Tropez in those little streets, you know, dealing with
You know,
that
obviously
little
shot
community,
in Saint-Tropez.
and the club feels small.
Yeah,
and
the club feels small. That's right.
And there's
And like dirty in the good way, like grungy. Whereas in right from the beginning of the first shot of The Birdcage, like it just looks like one of these new hip hot spots.
they would never
on Ocean
let you
Drive.
make. They would
Yeah.
never let you make this version Americanized.
Right,
That
right.
like the studios would never have done that.
No, would have to be an independent film.
So, but that scene where Michel Serrault is sitting in the chair and just trying to get comfortable and says,
De toute façon, c'est encore comme ça que je suis le plus choquant. Hein, c'est ça? C'est ce que vous pensez, moi aussi. Eh bien, je vous laisse.
this isn't even good enough for you.
Even this.
Is-
Look what I've done, and it's
look
still
what I've
not
done,
good
and this is still not enough. And then, like, I look more grotesque to you probably like this.
Yeah.
And there's something that just like, now you know that he'd been playing that character for years on stage.
I didn't realize.
Yeah,
that.
he originated the role on stage in the play.
Yeah.
And so,
And the Ugo Tognazzi, even at the beginning with his son, like, you know, when he reveals that, like, I spent 20 years getting to this point. Like, well, now you're going to ask me not to do it? And then, of course, he does it, as his son knows every time. He knows his father's going to come through for him.
yeah.
This guy who raised him. And there are these moments where you're like, where it's so identifiably human.
Well, it's also one of those things where culturally, you know, from where we're sitting now, and even that, like, when Birdcage came out, but less so actually when this movie came out, the idea that somebody would come and say, I want you to recloset, to go back in the
Right,
closet
yeah.
after everything you've gone to, is pretty wrenching.
Yeah, of course.
But the tone of this one is so soft, and the way that it sort of evolves, and it's still tough, and then Jacob is so freaking funny.
He's so good.
I love me some Hank Azaria, but damn, Jacob is brilliant.
Adam, thanks very much. This was good stuff.
Thank you.
Adam's work is not done for the night. We have the second half of his 2-for-1 double feature ahead. From 1959, Billy Wilder directs Jack Lemmon, Tony Curtis, and Marilyn Monroe in Some Like It Hot, next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Some Like It Hot, then House of Numbers, and later Monterey Pop. TCM is California Dreamin' tonight.